Number 10. AI side hustles anyone can start today. You're watching people make $3,000 to $15,000 a month from their laptop. They're not influencers, they're not drop shippers, they're not even that smart. But they started something 3 months ago that you could start in the next 30 minutes. And you're still here, scrolling. That gap between knowing and doing, that's where your competition lives. The economy just shifted. Most people don't realize it yet. AI didn't replace jobs, it replaced gatekeepers. It used to be you needed certifications, portfolios, years of experience to charge real money for writing, design, coding, even customer service. Now you need a prompt and 30 minutes. The people making money right now aren't the ones with credentials. They're the ones who moved first. Let's be clear about what's happening. The friction between an idea and income just collapsed. You no longer need permission. You don't need a degree. You need one thing: the willingness to look stupid for 60 days while you figure out what actually converts. That's the only barrier now, and most people won't cross it. Here's the first one, and this is where the money starts moving fastest. Prompt engineering for agencies. You don't build the AI. You don't even code. You learn how to ask AI the right questions. Then you sell those perfectly engineered prompts to marketing agencies, SaaS companies, and e-commerce brands that are drowning in work but have no idea how to use ChatGPT beyond asking it to write emails. You charge $500 to $2,000 per custom prompt library. One agency client who needs prompts for content creation, product launches, and customer service, that's potentially $6,000 in a single contract. You're not creating software. You're creating the intelligence layer between human intention and machine output. That's consulting. Consulting pays. The barrier here looks high until you realize it isn't. You spend 40 hours learning how to structure prompts that actually work. You build a portfolio of 5 to 10 prompt sets that produce measurable results. Then you contact 50 agencies. 2 will say yes. That's $1,000 to $4,000 for your first month's work. Most people never even send that first email. You will be in the top 5% immediately. Next, AI content ghostwriting for LinkedIn. Not random blog posts, LinkedIn content. CEOs and founders are desperate for thought leadership that doesn't sound like AI. This is the gap where real money lives. You write authentic, personality-driven posts that get 5,000 to 50,000 views. You handle publishing, hashtag strategy, engagement, everything. You charge $200 to $500 per post, or $2,500 to $5,000 monthly retainers. One founder client who posts 4 times a week is $5,000 a month. 5 clients is $25,000. The thing no one tells you is that AI is actually good at ghostwriting when you understand the platform's algorithm and the person's actual voice. Most AI content sounds sterile because people aren't using AI as a draft layer. They're using it as the final output. You're the final output. Now here's where it gets interesting. Email marketing automation consulting. Businesses have email lists. Most of them are using email like it's 2008. Generic broadcasts, no segmentation, no personalization. You come in and build AI-powered email sequences that actually convert. You use tools like ChatGPT to generate subject lines, body copy variations, and segmentation logic. You charge $1,000 to $3,000 to set up the system, then $300 to $800 monthly to manage it. That's recurring revenue. Recurring revenue is how you go from side hustle to actual income. The fourth move is data analysis for small businesses. Every business has spreadsheets they don't understand. CSV files nobody's looked at. Customer data that's just sitting there. You use ChatGPT, Claude, and tools like Cursor to analyze that data, pull insights, and build simple dashboards. You charge $500 to $2,000 per project. A coffee shop wants to understand which products are actually profitable. A service business wants to know which clients have the highest lifetime value. This isn't advanced data science. This is asking the right questions and letting AI find patterns humans missed. You're not the expert. You're the translator between the business and the intelligence. Here's the one most people miss: creating course modules and selling them to existing platforms. Platforms like Skillshare, Teachable, and even Etsy are hungry for new content. You don't need to be an expert. You need to be 1 month ahead of your student. Pick a niche where you have even basic competency. Now use AI to help you structure lessons, create scripts, generate graphics and slides. You record it in 8 hours, upload it, and it sells for months. Some creators make $500 to $3,000 monthly per course, completely passive. Your first course won't make much. Your third one will make real money because you've cracked the formula. The sixth angle is copywriting for e-commerce stores. Shopify stores, Amazon listings, Facebook ads, email campaigns. Every single one needs copy that converts. Most store owners use whatever AI spit out the first time. You take that rough draft and you actually write. You use psychology, specificity, and urgency. You A/B test. You refine. You charge $300 to $1,000 per project, or retainers of $1,500 to $3,000 monthly. One store with decent traffic should run 5 to 10 ad campaigns per month. 5 campaigns at $500 each is $2,500 monthly from a single client. Now pause here. Notice the pattern. Every single one of these is the same move. You're sitting between AI capability and a business that needs results. You're not competing with the technology. You're packaging it. You're the distribution layer. That's the entire game. 7 is customer service automation setup. Build AI chatbots for small businesses. Restaurants, dentists, consulting firms, freelancers, they all get the same questions repeatedly. You set up a bot that handles 70% of incoming questions automatically. You charge $500 to $2,000 to build it, then $200 to $500 monthly to maintain it. A dental office that gets 40 appointment requests a week just saved themselves $400 monthly in labor and freed up their staff for actual sales. Suddenly, you just paid for yourself in less than a month. 8 is creating and selling Notion templates. You've probably never thought of this as AI adjacent, but it is. You use AI to generate the logic, workflows, and structure of a useful template. Database templates for freelancers, project management for creators, client management for agencies. You sell these on Gumroad or StanStore for $29 to $99 each. Some creators sell $40 to $50 per month. That's $1,160 to $4,950 in pure profit. The template you spent a day building can run for years. 9 is micro-content creation for TikTok and Instagram. You take one piece of content and fragment it into 40 versions using AI. Different captions, different voiceovers, different visual angles. You sell these content calendars to personal brands, coaches, and small agencies for $300 to $800 per month. Or you build one and publish it yourself. Most creators won't do this because it feels like cheating. Your competitors won't. You will. And here's the 10th one, the one that actually scales. Building AI tools and selling them as SaaS. This sounds hard. It isn't. You use no-code platforms like Bubble, Make, or Zapier. You create a simple tool that does one specific thing well. A tool that generates LinkedIn headlines. A tool that creates email subject lines. A tool that analyzes competitor websites. You sell access for $9 to $99 monthly. 100 paying users at $29 a month is $2,900 monthly. Completely passive, completely scalable. But here's what actually happens. You read this, you feel energized, you think, I could totally do this. Then you close the tab. You check Twitter. You watch another video about AI money. You feel productive. You made $0. The people making $5,000 to $15,000 monthly right now didn't watch 10 videos first. They watched one. They started. They failed. They adjusted. They made money. The real trap is this. Every single one of these works. They all have the same problem. They all require you to do something before you know it's going to work. You have to reach out to an agency before you know if they'll say yes. You have to write LinkedIn posts before you know if anyone will hire you. You have to build a prompt library before you have proof it's sellable. That uncertainty is where you're stuck. That's where 95% of people stay stuck. The actual move, the one that separates the people making $3,000 monthly from the people watching videos, is this. Pick one. Not the best one, not the one with the highest ceiling. The one you can start today. Spend 3 hours this week building proof that it works. Not a finished product. Proof. Then spend 3 hours reaching out to 10 potential clients. Not looking for permission, looking for feedback. One person who's interested is all you need to become an expert overnight. The second you have one paying client, everything changes. It stops being a side hustle. It becomes a business. And the difference between side hustle and business isn't revenue. It's momentum. It's that one client who leads to 2, 2 who lead to 5, 5 who lead to retainers, retainers who lead to $5,000 monthly. And that gap between $0 and $5,000 monthly? That happens not because the ideas are different, but because you moved while everyone else watched. The money's there. It's not hidden. It's not in some secret funnel. It's in the gap between what businesses need and what they think they can afford. AI made that gap massive. You can step into it right now. The question isn't which one works. They all work. The question is which one you're starting today.